the shoe video. So as I told you in the last video, I was a shoe seller for 4 years, and I have some messages to the world about shoes, because I think that at this time that we're in right now, everybody, I think in Germany you have like 3 different sneaker types, and every person out there is wearing one of these 3 different sneaker types. And I'm super annoyed, and I think it's super boring, but this is what society does these days. For that reason, I want to tell you that you should buy yourself some classic shoes. There are some examples that we have here, for example this single monk, the Budapest style, Chelsea boots, desert boot, moccasins. These are all different classic design of shoes. Let's imagine if some of your friends in your society wearing, for example, one of these different shoe types. I think our world would be much more colorful. So you can buy yourself some single monks. I mean, this is a beautiful shoe. I love this one. I really love that one. And it looks amazing when you have it on your feet. It looks a little bit old now, but normally you have like double monks, 2 of these belts, but this is a single monk. You can find it not so often. And you can wear one of these, or you can wear like Budapest style, derby in Oxford with the wingtip. You can wear some Chelsea boots, desert boot, moccasins, whatever. So the variety is amazing, and also in terms of sustainability, they are prepared to be repaired. And I want to show you this with this one. So I bought this shoe 9 years ago in Italy. I bought it for 50% off. This is also what I would recommend if you don't have this much money. I would still recommend to buy good shoes and good quality because they last much longer, but when you're buying in sale, you can get one of these for under 100 euro. I think I paid 80 bucks for 50% off. Originally it cost 160, so this is a really good price. And then whenever I'm picking a shoe up in a shoe store, I visited a friend once in Budapest, a friend of mine, an old classmate, and he and his girlfriend, we went to a shoe store because I love shoes, and I went there and looked inside the shoe and I said, okay, it's bad quality. And she said, why? And I said, yeah, see inside here that it's plastic or it's rubber, so it's bad quality. And I needed to explain to her why this is bad quality. And for me it was fascinating that she didn't know that the layer that you have on the bottom of a good quality heel shoe, like this one is out of rubber, and the heel itself is out of wood. And some of the companies out there and some of the brands, they know that you can spot a good shoe when there is wood around this heel. And what they do, I'm not joking, they put veneer around this heel. So you just have to, or you can only look inside and see that this is plastic or this is rubber, whatever, and that the quality is bad. And for that reason, whenever I'm picking a shoe up and I'm looking inside and I see it's rubber or it's plastic, I'm just putting it back again. But the benefit of having a wooden heel is that you can renew or replace this small rubber layer. And this is what the shoemaker does. And I already did this in this shoe once or twice. So whenever this rubber layer is gone, for example with the single monk, it's nearly gone, as you can see. You're just heading to the shoemaker, which is a beautiful craft. Shoemaking, it's such a beautiful craft. And they will replace it, they will set the whole heel. So like with the copy router, actually some things are in common with woodworking. This is why I love shoemaking and the craft of shoemaking. And because of the current style that everybody in our society is wearing, like everybody's wearing sneakers and no classic shoes, the craft of shoemaking disappears. And I think this is super sad. I visited 3 shoemakers. So I renewed the using layer from these, and these. So I visited some shoemakers, and 2 of these 3 shoemakers already have gone broke. So I think this is super sad, and it comes back to us because we're wearing only sneakers and stuff. For that reason, please buy yourself some classic shoes. What else can I tell you maybe about this Berkemanns down here? I know that some of you love Birkenstock, and I have friends of mine who are all of them love Birkenstock, and they say, yeah, it's such a good quality and I love these. And I have to tell you, I'm sorry to tell you, but Birkenstock is not the best quality with these type of shoes that you can get. Here you can see a shoe brand which is called Berkemann. So this shoe brand was found actually 10 years before the real brand of Birkenstock was found. They claim that they were from 17 something, but the real brand was found in 1895. So Berkemann is even older in my eyes, personal view. And the quality is just much better. You can see that you have like a stitching all around the shoe. You have leather everywhere, leather inside, outside. You have a stitching in here. And my dad used to wear these Berkemanns. The first pair that he got, and he was wearing it every day at his work, he had for 20 years. And the current ones he has now for 10 or 15 years. And I have these ones for 5 years now. So this is like what it looks after 5 years, wearing it every day at home. I think the result is not bad. I have to admit, there was a crack in the sole, so I had to go to the shoemaker and get a new outsole on, but that's not a problem. Apart from that, the quality is much better. And this is the perfect example of an old brand which makes awful marketing. I mean, they don't even make marketing. And the shoes that they're normally selling, when you head to their online shop, to Berkemann, you will see that the shoes that they're making are super ugly. I mean, it's not beautiful, really. This is one of the only shoes that you can wear as some very stylish person or whatever. But the quality is so damn good. And they cost maybe 10 or 20 bucks more than Birkenstocks, but I think that they will last double or 3 times what a Birkenstock will last. For that reason, this is one message to the world. Please buy yourself some Berkemanns and not these also really expensive Birkenstocks. Alrighty, maybe the last shoe, which I can tell you something about, is Camper. This shoe is called Brutus. This is the second brand that I work for. Like, for example, this was Navy Wood Switzerland, the first brand that I worked for in my shoe seller career. And Camper was the second brand. Why do I love these shoes? I have them twice. I can show you. So for all the shoes that I really like, I sometimes buy them twice. Here you can see what a shoe after 5 years wearing it in my day-to-day job, in my workshop, looks like. So it's like really worn out, and I also renewed the sole. As you can see, this is the original sole, and even though this is no classic design, you can renew a sole. You go to the shoemaker, it costs some money, yeah, and living a sustainable life, to be honest, is not always cheap. So it costs you maybe 30 bucks to renew these 2 soles, but for me it's worth the money because it will last like 5 more years, hopefully. I love these shoes because first of all, they're pretty light, they're soft, and when you have like water outside or snow, even in the winter time, I'm wearing these. I'm putting some thicker socks on and then I'm wearing these, and I'm not sweating inside. This is for me a really important thing because when I'm sweating inside, it always gets cold because then there's water inside. And also a great thing is that it's stitched all around the shoe, so it lasts pretty long, and you have, because of this higher sole, outsole, you have 2 to 3 centimeters where any puddle or any snow doesn't even bother you. The last thing which makes this shoe so practical to me is that the laces that you see over here, they have some small metal, you could call it circles around. And that makes it possible whenever you're changing shoes, or for example in our office, we're not wearing these shoes, we take them off, whenever you want to get into this shoe again in your day-to-day life, because of these small steel circles, you can just make it like this and get super easy in. I know maybe to some of you it sounds beautiful, but for me it saves just a lot of time. And this is why I love this specific Comfort Brutus shoe, because it's so practical in my day-to-day life, and it's super robust. I make firewood with them and stuff, so nearly every day. And I'm always trying to buy myself shoes and clothes which are timeless. And I want to motivate you that you find in some way your own style, because I think it's one of the most stupid things that everybody's wearing the same stuff, because fashion tells you what you have to wear. So please find your own style and find something timeless. So I have some shoes, I have to admit, yes, but I'm giving not one away because I don't like it anymore. As I told you, I bought these 9 years ago. I bought these, for example, these sneakers. I bought them 8 years ago, and I'm still wearing them in the summertime. And most of you, or most of, also in terms of furniture, people are buying stuff that they like at the moment, and after 5 or 10 years, they throw it away because it was fashion, okay? For that reason, these are my messages to the world about shoes. Sorry that I have such a strong opinion, but this is the way it is. You can forgive me. We will see you next time on Woodworking with 5 Tools. As always, keep on woodworking and stay tuned. We have this cool series where we have shoe shelf. The next project is a clothes rail. Then we have a mirror, so it's all about like style, fashion. So stay tuned and we will keep you updated. Bye bye.